Welcome back to Coin Collector's World, the place where hidden treasures, rare discoveries, and unbelievable money-making coins come to life. If you love the thrill of hunting valuable coins, uncovering mysterious mint errors, or exploring the history behind the world's most surprising collectibles, then you're in the perfect place. Today, we are diving into a story that proves once again that even the smallest coin can become a gigantic treasure. So sit back, relax, and enjoy as Coin Collector's World brings you another unbelievable journey from the world of rare coins. Today's video takes you deep into the heart of American history, focusing on a tiny copper coin that has shocked collectors and treasure hunters worldwide, the United States of America 1-cent coin from the year 1959 with the D mint mark. At first glance, it looks like a normal penny, the kind you might find lying on the street or sitting at the bottom of an old piggy bank. But behind this little piece of metal lies a story of change, mystery, rare mistakes, and jaw-dropping value. To truly understand the importance of this coin, we need to travel back to the year 1959. America was buzzing with energy and transformation. New inventions, new culture, and new ideas were shaping the future. In the world of coins, something historic was happening. The United States Mint decided to retire the classic wheat penny reverse design that had been used since 1909. After 50 long years, the wheat stalks disappeared. And to honor the 150th birth anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln, the Mint introduced a bold new design, the Lincoln Memorial Reverse. For the first time ever, a penny showed not only President Lincoln's portrait on the front, but also the famous Lincoln Memorial on the back. If you look closely at the reverse of the coin, you can even see the tiny statue of Lincoln inside the memorial. This design shift made the 1959 penny a symbol of transition between the old and the new. The Denver Mint, represented by the letter D under the date, produced millions of these coins. They were spent everywhere. People carried them without thinking twice. But hidden among those millions were extremely rare and mysterious pieces that collectors still talk about today. One of the most famous stories connected to the 1959 D penny involves a strange discovery, a coin that appeared with the old wheat reverse even though 1959 should have only had the new memorial design. This strange coin confused experts and sparked debates all over the numismatic world. Was it a genuine mint error? A leftover experimental strike? Or something secretly produced during the design change? No matter the truth, the mystery made the 1959 D penny legendary. Collectors later discovered other rare kinds of errors from the 1959 D series. Some coins had doubling on the letters, some showed unusual die marks, and some were struck slightly off-center, giving them a unique and collectible appearance. Every small mistake added more value, because this coin already represented a major historical change in American minting. Even the condition of the coin matters greatly. A regular penny from 1959 is easy to find, but one kept in mint state condition, bright, shiny, perfectly detailed, is a true treasure. Such a coin carries not just beauty but serious financial value. Collectors around the world love searching for rare 1959 D pennies. They show up at auctions, coin shows, and private sales. People still check their old jars, inherited collections, and forgotten coin boxes hoping to find one of these rare pieces. And some have been lucky, incredibly lucky. The rarest versions of the 1959 D penny have sparked fierce bidding wars, surprising experts and shocking collectors. A coin that once bought a piece of candy has now become a story of wealth and wonder. And it reminds us that history doesn't always sit in museums, sometimes it hides quietly in your own home. This tiny penny carries the story of America's transformation, the excitement of mystery, and the thrill of discovering hidden value. And certain extremely rare varieties of the 1959 D penny have sold for an unbelievable amount, reaching a stunning value of $80,000. The United States 1-cent penny from the year 1981, and more specifically, the version stamped with the D mint mark from the Denver Mint. While millions of these coins were produced, only a select few have risen to fame among collectors due to their quality, condition, rarity, and unique minting characteristics. Let's begin with the historical background, because the year 1981 represents an important moment in the timeline of the American penny. Up until this period, the United States Mint produced pennies using a composition dominated by copper. These coins carried a rich reddish color, a heavier weight, and a long-lasting durability that collectors continue to appreciate today. However, rising copper prices forced the mint to reconsider the composition of the penny. By 1982, most pennies transitioned to a copper-plated zinc structure, making the 1981 coins among the final examples of the classic copper era. This alone gives the 1981 D penny a special place in the hearts of collectors. Now, focusing on the design features, the obverse side carries the timeless portrait of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this image has become one of the most recognizable designs in American numismatic history. Just beneath Lincoln's chin, on the right side, sits a small D mint mark. This tiny letter tells us that the coin was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the most active coin production facilities in the United States. For serious collectors, knowing exactly where a coin was minted is often the first step in understanding its rarity and potential value. Turning the coin over reveals the detailed Lincoln Memorial design. This reverse has always stood out for its intricate features, especially when preserved in sharp condition. If you look closely, you can see a miniature image of the Lincoln statue inside the memorial, an incredibly fine detail that reflects the craftsmanship of the era. In well-preserved coins, this detail remains crisp and clear, which significantly boosts their desirability among collectors, but the real magic of the 1981 D penny lies not only in its design or composition, but in the rare errors and unusual minting anomalies discovered in certain pieces. These errors include off-center strikes, double dies, die cracks, repunched mint marks, misaligned dies, and even variations in the coin's lettering or spacing. To the average person, these may seem like imperfections, but for numismatists, they represent opportunities, windows into the minting process that make certain coins incredibly valuable. Error coins often become the stars of major auctions, as collectors compete to own something truly unique. Another factor that plays a major role in determining the value of a 1981 D penny is its condition. Coins that remain bright, well-struck, and free from damage command much higher prices than those that have been heavily circulated. Collectors often search for coins that are uncirculated, meaning they never entered everyday use. Even better are coins that have been professionally graded by third-party grading companies. These grades, ranging from low to near perfection, add credibility and can significantly increase the market value of the coin. A high-grade 1981 D penny, especially if paired with a rare error, becomes a treasure worth far more than its humble 1-cent denomination. It's also fascinating how something as small as a penny can travel through decades, passing from hand to hand, pocket to pocket, and still retain hidden potential. Many people today may unknowingly have a valuable 1981 D penny sitting in a jar, drawer, or old wallet without realizing its significance. That's what makes coin collecting such a captivating hobby. Every coin has a story, and every discovery feels like a moment of history coming alive. Collectors today pay close attention to auction trends, and in recent years the 1981 D penny has appeared repeatedly in sales that capture global attention. Some coins, especially those with unique errors or exceptional grades, have fetched prices far beyond what anyone would expect for a 1-cent piece. These impressive auction results show that rarity, condition, and collector demand can come together to create incredible value. Among the most remarkable examples is a 1981 D penny that gained fame due to its rare combination of condition and error. This particular coin was placed into auction and stunned everyone when it achieved a final sale price of $40,000. Thank you for joining us today on Coin Collector's World, where every episode brings you closer to the hidden value inside your pocket change. Remember to subscribe, like, and share so more collectors can join our growing community of treasure hunters. Keep searching, keep collecting, and never stop believing that the next coin you find could be the discovery of a lifetime. Until next time, this is Coin Collector's World, where coins tell stories and collectors make history.